Oh, buds. Ooh-wee. We are getting ready to lurk in the deep. All right. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I know I am. I'm ready to play some Riptide and figure out if, well, that's what I'm going to be playing this weekend in Princeton at the Realm 5K CC. Lucked out, got some plans on Sunday, so I don't even have to worry about Blitz, which is beautiful. So we can just worry about ye old classic constructed. So to be honest, I haven't made much changes. So let me get this over here for us. Bring it up. Boom. Haven't made much changes to what I've been rocking, right? And maybe we can look at some possible changes here. I think I still want to be rocking with this equipment set. I threw in sensor there. Kind of a fun option. Standing order, I could just forego standing order and throw like in like an amnesia. I almost said amnesia. That's not a real thing, folks. And maybe we just do that. I just love standing order so much. So maybe we'll play around, see what happens. I haven't played this one in a bit. Let's see how the results are doing. Not great. Let's see, are there any of those? Mostly me. Mostly me doing the winning and the losing. So we will see. Well, let's take a look at what our matchup spread looks like. It's not that many games, right? It's 42 games. So new is pretty solid, right? 8 wins, 3 losses. Kano, whatever. Arachne, that should have been a win. I don't know what happened there. Victor is brutal. And we've been kind of running into Victors on the streams and the, what do you call them? And the gameplay videos that I've been putting out. If anybody's checked them out as well. But not the worst. We're blocking a lot with a sensor. We don't pitch it. There's only one of them. We're going to see what we can do here. Let's just play a game. We're warming up. See if we can get into anything. We'll make them come to us. How about that? Enigma. Sure. This is a relevant matchup. I think we just bring in these. I think sinks are fine as well. I'm not too worried about fatigue here. I mean, it could happen, but we're just going to rock with it. Let's give a good old good luck and have fun to our opponent. Oof. I made a little sipping cocktail, right? And I just went a little too hard on the on what do you call it? The lemon. I was getting a little crazy. And it is tart. Waning Vengeance, sure. Waning Vengeance is going to attack. So I don't know if we want the frailty yet. I think we might want to throw it. Let's see what happens here. We're going to throw the drill shot down. And then we're going to put this on the bottom of our deck and see what we can do. Haze bending. Sure. That's totally fine. Some pumps here would be nice. We didn't get any pumps. However, I think we can at least threaten the Bolden shot. And whatever, if you block it out, you block it out. It says ward 3. So it is a pump would have been really nice. Not a second intoxicating shot. I love this card. Don't get me wrong. But early, not so much. Oh, interesting. They're going to let it pop. So now I think we just send the Murkmire Grapnel because at least we get it into our... I could have gone for the haze bending, but I don't know. Oh, they want to keep that spectral shield. It's fair. And unfortunately, we got to stick with this kind of sticky situation, but this is totally fine. Oh, they're on Iris of Reality. I just recognized that. That's pretty funny, to be honest. We'll block here. And then we can Trench, Frailty, Remorseless, save the Endless Arrow. But then again, we can go full commit because if they were like, okay, I got stuck with a D-React because we are playing Dreadbore in Arsenal, we could load with Dreadbore here to kind of be like, hey, no shenanigans on your end in terms of D-Reacts. So we will load. We will lace. Whatever. We won't have a hand, but this is a huge attack. Or we won't have an arsenal, I should say. This is a huge attack that they're going to have to deal with. Or not deal with. But if they're de-reacting, this going to be ain't nothing but a thing. Chicken wang. We got there. Okay. We can just block here with the Bolton shot. Okay. That does not concern me. So, funny enough, this is just a 3. So the boulder trap will not trigger. I think we want to... Oh, they didn't even use the energy. Interesting. I'm not scared. Are you scared? We're going to just send a searing shot for 5, which, well, as we all know, that could very well be 6. Well, not technically with the waning vengeance, but hey. Ah, there's the unmovable. Totally fine. Do not mind you doing that. And frailty trap. This is a good one to have. Not terribly. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So I could go trench, E-strike, grapnel, or I can trench, grapnel, lace, send that, which is pretty good, into Enigma, and then I get to keep the E-strike for a later turn, and hopefully a wider turn, more effective turn. So that's what we're gonna do. I want to destroy your spectral shields. Okay. The running pummel. Worth noting. Here comes a sink below from Arsenal. It's fine. All right. So this is interesting. Fortunately, I think we just got to send 7 here. We could draw to see what we get and then Snapdragon, but that I don't think is super effective. We'll just buff. Wait for scene. Man, they are so, like, these versions of the deck are so D-react heavy. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I don't think these buff ones are going to get a lot of use except from a spectral shield with a +1 counter. So we're going to keep that in mind and just use them as 3 blocks. Throw that in there. No. Yeah. If they have CNC, we're kind of screwed. Okay. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. All right. Lace with frailty. We go. Falcon would go again. We have the Codex. And guess what? The Codex feels so good because we got the grapnel. Phantasmaclasm. Let's break through all of them. If we get a good chance to, oh, this is kind of annoying. They're gonna get the murky water here. Yeah, I mean, I think we just, I think we just take 8 here. It is what it is, but I'd rather just use this frailty trap. We can even just pump it for an extra 1. This premeditate is most likely hitting. So let's do that. So we'll play the Seek and Destroy. That was a real shame. I knew that they had it, but that was a real shame that we could have done some cool stuff with the Murky Water. That's all right. Okay. Okay. We like seeing no blocks in their hands. They turn the no block into at least a 1 block. But this means we're hitting. Which is good to see. $13 is big attack. Traverse. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the time to traverse. Sure. Arsenal that. Ooh, oh. That is a good card. We do have the inertia trap though. But I mean, they're just going to I mean, we have to force them to do it, right? Force them to activate yeah. I thought they gave Meridian Pathway. That would have been funny, but alas, not what they did. This is totally fine. We trench. I mean, the Mirror Guy is scary. This is the best card in their deck, I would imagine. If I was a betting man. Now, the kind of interesting thing here is because we'll see how defensive they get with this certain manifestations of Mirror Guy. Because if they get super defensive, I think we could Snapdragon and just send 4. Which is fine. Card chosen, inner chi. Does this still die? Do I have to? I think. I mean, they don't. They can't. Yeah. I was just wondering if there was anything that they could have done there that would have been bad for us if I didn't Snapdragons. But I'm glad that I could keep the Snapdragon Scaler. Oh, they had another one. That's fine. We can fight through these pretty easily. Passover. They're going to ban something. Sure, Remorseless is fine. Do they not have another inner chi? Is the question. I wasn't paying attention. Oh boy. Coming in for 8. So we tar pit trap. Oh, so they're gonna pummel. This is. Oh no, they're going to put another counter on it. That's fine. What do we have in here? Standing order. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty brutal. But we can do this. To get rid of the spectral shield. If we had a different. So we don't want to keep the standing order there. I think we just. Okay. The protection there was brutal. But we send a sensor. We see what happens. Yeah, we'll throw that in the arsenal, make them think that I'm going to Codex or something. I mean, I could Snapdragon Zen Codex. That's brutal. They had in hand, but I think it was demanding 2 cards anyway. So, what can you do? All right, we got another trap. We have life gain, sink below. We have options here. You know what's kind of funny? I think this is a good time to just Crown of Providence. Because why not? Okay, that was not what I wanted to draw. Man. So, because of that, I think we gotta stay defensive here. Or they have 2 command and conquers there. Whatever, we'll throw that in there. We'll just send 7 of power. Right, you still have to, well, give me at least 3 cards worth of value, I guess, right, to keep your manifestations. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That was interesting. I have to seem like wrong, but uh, you know, everything in this game is fair. There's a real possibility I shouldn't have been letting this haze bending stick around, but we'll see. Levels of enlightenment, sure. What are they gonna do? Here you go again. We'll take 3. No on hit. Boom. Sure. Not too worried about that. We do like that they don't have, and now this does stink that it has +5, but or it's coming in for 5. But I think that we can navigate our ways through this. Still, Bolton shot for 7 starting off is very good. If they're willing and able to take this, we can throw the infecting shot in. They do take this. I mean, this would be great. Yeah, okay. They decided no, we cannot take this. Opponent says sorry. I say no problem. They say, you know what? We don't want to deal with this. So I think we're just going to say, you know what? We also want to attack more. For another 6 Arena. And this is a good 6 Arena. Because it also has a Blood Rot Arena on there. Block here. Waxing Spectre. Does that not cost 2? Oh, they're going to prevent the damage here. Oh, they're not. Interesting. Fine, this is fine. We're going to attack for a big old chunk of damage. You know, they're in a pretty good spot with their haze bending kind of being just a nice little Anathos in a way. But us, we're still sending haymakers until we can't. A 10's no joke. They have to give at least 2 cards to live. And much more if they want me to not give them a Blood Rot and me not get a Ponder. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is an easy sink below. Pray that we get something else. Oh, okay. That was brutal, but sometimes that happens. I think this is the now we do the gain this. Throw that in there. They still have a pummel. This could be teasing a pummel. Frailty trap. They can never make me hate you. Ever. Okay. We love to see this with the Merkmeyer Grapnel. Sneak. Sneak and destroy. Seek and destroy. I'm in for 8. Give me. They got the immovable. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Oh, collapsing trap's a good one. Huh? Yeah. So we collapsing trap. And we'll put this face down. Stinks because we can't capitalize on the one, but that's all right. We would have been able to get both there if that was the case. This is all right. We like send in this. How's everybody doing out there? Please take it. I feel like Jeb. Please clap. They took it. What does this mean for us? It could mean a lot of bad things. This is okay. What's the best turn we can do here? E-strike, followed by some stuff, or we can go remorseless. And then no, I think it's E-strike with a go again. I think we got him. Could have drew a card there, but I guess we could have even sent 7. But yeah, that is fine. They're gonna gain a life, sure. That means they have no blocks. But does this mean we should get the grapnel? I think it does, right? So they're gonna make a spectral shield. Oh, and then they can also Meridian Pathway. So we got to get the grapnel here, I think, because they had the sink below anyway. All right, well that's fine. I wonder what we would have drawn if, yeah, whatever. Boulder Trap here is not a bad thing. Oh, interesting. Uh, mm, mm, mm. We'll just block. So like I could have like blocked with just one of these. Trench this away, boulder trap, throw that in. But it just didn't feel that great because it really hinges on the thing, them letting the endless arrow hit. Because you can, beneath the waves where the shadows ride, the butcher waits with the hunter's scythe. He'd mind a maze of twisted schemes as he stalks his prey in the filth of seethe. Verse 3 from the Trapper's Shanty. Is that a little tease or is that something that I should already know? Thanks for watching, LSS Slim Tummy T. Oh, they're specting. Oh, hi. Just letting you know some lore is going to drop today or tomorrow on the Fab website. Go check it out. Thank you so much, LSS. I appreciate you. We're just hanging out here. It's the nighttime here in the States. Playing some Riptide. They don't want to mess with my traps. Is anybody going to match my freak? We go Murky Water. What do we want to keep? I think we want to keep the endless arrow because we're hoping to get a trap. If they let it hit. We are in a bad spot. If they want to block us out for the rest of our lives. Riptide Sea Shanty. Hopefully the text above is a flavor on the Murky Water promo. Oh my god. And Soichi, haven't gotten to Riptide, but as a long-time Azalea and Lexi player, I have dreams of Leyline into Rainbow Bolt and Shot. It really is the dream, Shoichi. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should have kept the frailty trap. Ooh, standing order. Phantasmaclasm. I mean, this is something that we need to deal with for sure. Oh. Peace for now. Keep an eye out for some stories. Thank you so much. We need more lore. More lore. Okay. Funny enough, we're gonna just sink below here. And we're not even going to sink. We don't sink here. We swim. We swim. All right, now is when we appreciate it. We appreciate some good lore. That's one of the best things about Flesh and Blood. We got a Snapdragon here. GG. There was blue sink below. I always forget where the good game is. All right, well, we took that one. It's a little bit of a grind, but that's what illusionist is, right? Um, but Shoichi, I should actually throw. Let me throw the link for this deck in here if you're interested. Big Rippy. Gary, they just dropped us some lore in chat. It was crazy. Gary Keybach in. Is it Keybach or Kaibach? I should know this. I read it as Keybach. Is it, or is it just Viz? We'll never know. Let's we go again, I think. That one was a little iffy. It felt iffy throughout the game, but we made the most of it. Oh, thank you. Mitch was just a pleasure to interview. To be honest, just a ball of energy. Key, nice. Grazy Keybach. But thank you. Yeah, no, Mitch was awesome. And we got some great guests coming up in the next months. Next week we have, well, it's this guy that looks a lot like this person, Mark Johnson, but his name is Mo Bogsley. We have Mo Bogsley next week. Do a little Pro Tour Amsterdam preview. Lauren Chat is crazy. All right, news here. We just de-react up on this one. We go, hey, listen. Let me say good luck, have fun. We'll submit the deck. We look at our hand. We hope they don't do anything except one go against attack and then nothing else. Tar Pit Trap, huh? Oh, equipment scale peeler? I don't particularly care about scale peeler. We'll take one. I think we take one. Mark the Boggs Johnson. Classic. All right, so now we do the tar pit trap just so we cover our bases on any on hits from any particular attacks they might be sending our way. I think we saw the searing shot in there. So we draw more cards. Drawing cards, really good. Okay, this might actually be an issue. They drew a card. So I think we do have to block, unfortunately, because I do not want to lose this card. If they send like a CNC or whatever. It's an E-Strike. E-Strike is a good one. They're going to probably draw a card. That's fine. We'll take 5. They were really going for it, and I respect that. Why not premeditate? I don't know. I just like having it in my hands, just in case I draw something that's better to attack with. I can trench away and then use the premeditate to load. But this is kind of interesting. All right. We gotta make them think we're doing something better than we're doing right now because this is an awkward hand. That, to be honest with you, if we want to get any kind of crazy stuff going on, it would have to be off of a Snapdragon Scalers, which it is, folks. It's early. It is too early for that. But older trap. I'll tell you, Gary, you say Lauren chat is crazy. I think Scale Peeler is crazy against Riptide. I mean, I understand I have some things that care about blocking, but hmm. Yeah, we're gonna say no blocks on it. It's so tempting. To I mean, I don't even care about this. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, right now in the meta, I have to imagine you have to just like kind of tech for so many things. And when you have to tech for a lot of things, your sideboard slots get a little crazy. They know exactly what I'm going to do this turn. It's attack them with the best card in the game, Intoxicating Shot. It's a blue 0 for 4. So above rate. What could go wrong? Garrett, you're a numbers guy. I mean, this is numbers. Yeah, that's true. Scale Peeler. Zen's crazy. Still so good. It does make me want to play this weekend. I almost want to play that Chris Ayali list, that like more control Riptide. But just kind of, I think this might have a little bit better of a matchup spread. I'm not sure. Almost as good, but look at this. This is actually coming for 7. I don't want to claim victory. I want to say hello. I want to claim victory. I know most people. Oh, thinking. Please bear with me. That's good. Most people do get a little caught up on this card. They're like, what could go wrong? Nothing. Just take it. Or block it. Actually, block it out. That's even cooler. Tucanos? Well, that's not good for me. But I do run Sigil of Solace now. Okay. Sigil, sink below. Fate for Seeing. Boom. Good guess. It feels better to have them block it out. As crazy as that sounds. What do you have in here? Searing Shot? Pretty good if we have to block with some things. We'll give them the tar pit trap. Because then they might go. They might go, I want to. Oh, I want to do some crazier stuff. But then I said, no way. I go trench. I don't have a 1 cost, do I? No, but Daring Shot's basically a 0 for 5. Codex of Frailty. Now there's no doubt that our opponent is also running this card. This card is quite good for a lot of reasons. And most of them are because there's a powerful card. Allegedly. It's funny, every time I look over at chat, my eyes go straight to Mark the Boggs Johnson. Here's a Japanese Murky Water. Courtesy of, this one's courtesy. Isn't Trench just like such a cool card? All right, yeah. Give me your Sink Belows. I'm like the Statue of Liberty. Give me your Sink Belows. Give me your Fate for Scenes. Yeah, no, this murky water courtesy of Darth Prentice. I do have another one courtesy of uh, Connor and Dana. This one we say sink below. 0 for 4 on defense. That's crazy. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine. No, wait a second. I don't. Statue of Liberty. I mean, I think people know the give me your whatever, your poor and all that other stuff, all the other cool stuff that says that I don't remember. That's like a normal public school education, I think. Not to brag, I went to public school and Catholic school for a little bit. Much worse, I'll tell you that, folks. Now, Gary, what constitutes the tri-state area? Because I know that you live in one that sometimes wants to call themselves the tri-state area. Or can any three states be the tri-state area as long as they're connecting? Because there's a lot of what do you call them? Let's throw that in there actually, just in case things get a little hairy. Yeah. Whenever this, yeah, whatever. You think I care? Do I look like a guy who cares about my Falcon wing getting? Okay. Well, that stunk. Holy smokes! I just realized. I would agree. Oh man, this seems like a blowout. This is a blowout. They're not on the mask. That is a mistake, I think. I'm just gonna give him the frailty trap because um they have something. They have something, but they don't, which is good. Relatively unscathed. But yeah, Mask of Recurring Nightmares should be the play in this matchup for new. Like I understand Traverse is an insane card, but most Riptides, mine included, do not run a lot of blues. I think I'm on six blues total, and 3 of them cannot be played by new. Uh, yeah, she's all we got. She, it is in New Jersey. That's a correct statement. Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey for anybody who doesn't know that's watching. And the New Yorkers are always trying to claim it from us. So they're going for the Traverse. This is, I mean, oh, they didn't even get something? Oh, they are having a tough time. They'll figure it out. Whew. Too much lemon. They are awfully frail. They do have a cheat. Now, I mean, grabbing a blue just off the rip is pretty good. Here's the levels of enlightenment. Hold the line. And then a sacred. They're going to banish intoxicating shot. And they're going to be like, why can't I play it? You don't have a bow, man. Come on. What else did I get? Oh. Oh, there's. Yep. Man, they shouldn't. I mean, somebody corrected me saying that shouldn't be something that can happen. Yeah, we're gonna go frailty trap here. They're gonna hiss. They're gonna fang strike. It's gonna be a big attack. So the fact that they're doing this, does this mean that they don't really have a good follow-up? Like, I didn't even commit anything. Yeah, we'll give you a frailty trap. Oh, look at those emojis. What's the name of that emoji? Itchy eyes or something? Double frail. Gary, are you making out the jersey this weekend or you're busy? All right. Oh, wow. They had two slithers? Oh, one came from the hiss. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna gain some life. Respect. All right. Listen, all things considered, could have been a worse situation. Now, if they block with a rousing waiver, stilettos, they have a 0 for 4 D react in Arsenal. Watch this. Boom. Folks, just put me in the booth. Are you going to be more? Nice. Totally understandable. Hard for me to miss New Jersey being so close. Ooh. Funny enough, like looking for a scrap, like I don't block because it's just not an on hit I necessarily care about. Now, if this is all they got, we have a pretty decent thing going on. Okay, they are gaining life. Listen, I can do that too. Oh, Camp Green Tree, I forgot about that one. Premeditate, Falcon Wing. Opponent's gonna say, that's scary. They don't know what's coming next. Murky Waters. Um, I heard that there was something crazy that happened in an errata. I don't, because I looked at it briefly in Lorcana, but I didn't know what it was before, and I just skimmed it, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to really decipher. Can you lay out what that errata was? Murky waters. Murky water. Sorry. Specifically water, because I only play one in the deck. Card is awesome though. So Murky Water promo they're talking about seems wild. Yeah, we do want to ban traps. We'll do those three. What do we get? Frailty. There's gonna be a promo. Nothing out yet. I mean, squirrels from Emperor's New Groove were too busted. I could have told you that. I've seen that movie. Okay. We're cooking with gas right now because we have all these traps. We go Frailty Trap, and then whatever. We'll do the Tar Pit Trap as well. And we'll throw the Pitfall in there, as for good measure. Opponent was trying to do some crazy stuff. They took all that damage. They changed the cost, removed the protection ability, and changed the effect. That's like the whole, like they just ban the card, right? At that point. This is kind of interesting. I don't think I'm going to see this again. And what am I doing here? I'm getting a 0 for 4 most likely, which is probably just the searing shot. So I might as well just block so they at least don't do anything. I don't know. We're still going to ping them for 1. Oh, they didn't. That doesn't matter. We're saving damage because there would have been no on hit effect anyway. Yeah, it seems like you should just make a new card or ban the card and make a new one. At that point, that seems like I don't know. That just doesn't seem effective. But what do I know? I don't play Lurcana. I played it twice at this point. Yeah, that is Bucky was too oppressive with his squeak ability. Listen, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I wouldn't be streaming. I'll tell you that much. Now they still have one more Sigil of Solace, presumably. So we have to keep that in mind as we kind of whittle down to the end of this game. I think we just block out there. Then we just send an infecting shot. Listen, what are we attacking with 6s? What are we, a brute deck? Kind of. Looks like a brute. Smells like a brute. Attacks like a brute sometimes. Crazy to take that, I think. Yeah, Riptide just whittles down. I mean, at least I know that you can kind of go full aggro, but like to me, that's I'll call a spade a spade. I don't think that's fun. Bonds of Agony. Well, this is a card. This is one that you just like. Do I just let this happen? I think that's fine. At this point in the game, oh, he's runty for sure. I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh, now, funny enough, we're just gonna activate. I don't know. I don't want them to draw a card. Throw that in. Throw that in. And what the heck? We will throw that in. Yep. So gets to do the Bonds of Agony thing. Albeit that is a good thing to do. What they choose is well they had to Siren's Call anyway, I think, to do the bonds, I believe. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. But yeah, but the blue text is not really relevant against me because the only thing they're going to get is Intoxicating Shot. And if I had a blue legendary trap, I just play it, you know? E-Strike was the correct choice there. But we'll see what they follow this up with, if they even have a follow up. Because if they don't have a follow up, we just trench, lace, infecting shot. Yeah, I guess they could have used the arms. Chain link close. Codex of Frailty is a good follow up. As far as follow ups go. What do they get? They probably get. They have a lot of options, I guess, because they technically have two resources at their disposal. They got surgical extraction. That's that one's tough. Okay. Is this my choice? I guess the question is, banish the top card of the deck, then look at their hand and banish card. This is fine. We just block, and they're gonna take two anyway. Okay. They said, you know what? Maybe not. And I'm still gonna block. They took the two. What is the bug that they think there is? I'm just passing. What would the bug be? I'm curious now. We're going to ask, what's the bug? No. Weird. Sorry. I bugged it on purpose. Just kidding. I think this is a great time to collapsing trap. Men in Black, underrated film. Maybe it's properly rated. I don't know. I think it's a good one. Interesting. We did trivia last night, and there was a category, like a round, that was. Well, this one's not going to do anything. No blues. No blues. Got the Command and Conquer, though. We're going to do this now to try to dig for something that perhaps, well, we got punished, but that's all right. We'll gain some life. That is all right. Oh my god. What is this, a Room Blade? Oh, these pumps. They just lost. Yes, they sure did. Yeah, we'll give you a Seek and Destroy because I'm not doing a lot of good stuff this turn. This is kind of funny because this one has piercing, so I go like this. And I say, howdy doody. Opponent says, aha, nice. Aha is nice. I'm a big fan of Take On Me. Sink below, cover that up. We're not going to put anything in Arsenal just in case they got a trick. Well, which they technically do. Ugh. I mean, it's a good one. We're eventually going to draw an arrow. There it is. Hooks. Oh, Buzzsaw Trap, Bonds of Agony being presented. You can't write things like this. You can't make it up. Let me see it. Let me see it all. Are they gonna pass priority back? Does this go poorly for me? I don't think so. I'm blocking. I mean, just a nick is going to be. No, I think it'll be fine. Put him to 2. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Well, this I think we just block. Totally fine. If they get through somehow, whatever, we have them at 2. But it's pretty good. We get this. Oh, man. So if I get the endless arrow, right? I can get the endless arrow. I send for 4, right? They could say, oh, I could take 1. And then I can go Snapdragons. I mean, obviously they can read that line, right? And then if I Snapdragons, Bullseye Braces, I send 5. I take 3 cards total. If I just get the Searing Shot, I can take 2 cards. Now, I think it's net better to do the Endless Arrow because they're going to have to give 2 cards anyway to prevent like a really bad situation for them. So we go Endless Arrow. Spam that Sparrow. It's Endless Arrow. I don't know. We're making up things. They read it. They read it. That's all right. And I think that's the 3rd Bonds of Agony. Another Inertia Trap. It's a good one. I don't think we're in the market to be blocking vanilla damage right now. Opponent maybe also thought that. Oh, we are in the market to be inertia trapping. Fang Strike, sure. Gets bigger. When we go inertia trap, you're not going to get an arsenal, sir. Opponent. Oh, beautiful. Oh, buds. We go Trench. Oh, wait. No. Didn't mean to do that. Trench. Red Boar. Bolt and Shot. Then 4. They got to give two cards. You got to give me 2 cards or death. Fine. Then we send a Censor for 5. Oh, they could have not died there. That was not an arrow. Gee. Ooh, can we rock this one real quick? Ah, man, I always like a Levia game. If there's anything. Living Legend. Yeah, here. Skirmish. So Skirmish could have been Living Legend or Blitz, right? And for whatever reason, all my LGSs chose Living Legend. Whatever, to each their own. But it's like the one time I was like, kind of want to play some Blitz. Oh boy. It is Prism. They're drawing cards. We go Balance of Justice. Say good luck, have fun. We go kind of like the Rain Razors here. Whatever. We're gonna send it. Folks, we're having a good time. Playing against opponent Dr. D. That was a PhD? MD? Sometimes they play no blocks. So if that's the case, let's send 10 and see what happens. We're like Ben 10, you know? Anybody watch Ben 10? I think I was like caught the tail end of the Ben 10 era. Which is like crazy to be calling it like an era. All right. All right. You know what? We got some good cards out of their hand, and we get to set up with a pitfall trap. You can't be upset about that. Herald of Protect. Kind of interesting. You just want to like not let them get an angel. It talks to angels. Okay, they cared about damage. So if that's the case, whatever. We'll just get a balance of justice there, but like block with that instead and just sent 7. But this is fine. We'll save. Good old balance. Daring shot. Prism can be a very tough matchup. Opponent says, "You're not getting all that damage in on me." It's fair. That dominate. We'll give that now. Put that in Arsenal just in case. And then we trench it away. Red bore that drill shot in there. See if this. Let me save this. Floor. Save. Opponent's taking it. Opponent has a good hand, that means. Sorry. All right. No. We throw on the footsteps. Sorry about that. I am scared. I have fear. Fortune Herald. Go again. Okay. And this one's going to have to hit. That's okay. Let me turn a card. Okay, that one doesn't do. Interesting. Well, we start by Falcon Wing. Opponent says, no way, Jose. No Falcon Wing up in here. Oh, lucky I didn't have a thingamajig. What do they call them? Well, here it's Searing Shot. Um, do I just kill? You know what? I don't even. This angel is not relevant to me. All right, so they let it die anyway. Okay. We will pop. We can pop sometimes. Coming for 7. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. Oh, that was kind of a misplay. I should have just given up the boulder trap. Whatever. Let's just do this. I could have kept the other thing, but you know what? Sometimes you just make misplays. Hopefully, it doesn't cost us. Okay. Did that come from Arsenal? Ooh-wee. We love that. Oh, and we love this too. Inertia trap, baby. Okay, another one is fine. Okay, whatever. If you really want it to hit. I don't know why. I mean, so this one I just want to kill the angel. Right? Just draw a card. They have no more angelic wrath, right? Or maybe they do. Tar pit trap. A banger in this situation. I would like a trap that just says the damage it deals can't be prevented. That would be pretty sweet. Might have to be legendary. Uh, yeah, this is fine. I think what we're about to do is way more powerful. We'll take that. They're keeping it close though. I get the ponder, which is nice for them. I mean, we're kind of screwed if they have Arclight. Sentinel. Well, they didn't flip this. We're sending 12. Get this lore dropped yet. No lore yet. No lore. No more, no more. Sure, I'm not frozen. They're thinking. It's a big attack. The implications here be crazy. Falcon Wing in there is pretty good. We're gonna play passing route. We don't actually care about that really anymore. But funny enough, opponent conceded. All right, well, this was very fun. We went 3-0 again today. Please check out the episode with Mitch Leslie that came out today. Next week, Mark Johnson, aka Mo Bogsley, Mark the Boggs Johnson. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your buds. This is a welcome place. Check out the Buds Discord. It's a great place to hang out. That should all be in the show notes, as well as any other links for anything else. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will try to remember to throw that deck list into the show notes as well. And if I don't, just comment and I will. And yeah. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.